We're ending Joe Biden's war on beautiful, clean coal once and for all. The value of untapped coal in our country is 100 times greater than the value of all the gold at Fort Knox. And we're going to unleash it and make America rich and powerful again.
President Trump signing new executive orders yesterday boosting the coal industry. Joining me now is the administrator of the EPA, Lee Zeldin. Lee, great to see you this morning. Thank you so much for being here.
Great to be with you.
So what's your reaction there? I know you said that the EPA is already reinvigorating America's clean coal industry, right?
Yes, this is from President Trump's mandate earned by the American public's vote November 5th to unleash energy dominance. President Trump created a National Energy Dominance Council with multiple agencies working closely together, has declared an energy emergency, and has been in the weeds on individual projects. He cares about getting pipelines, keeping coal plants open, nuclear, AI, and the list goes on. And meeting after meeting inside of the Oval Office to advance this agenda to unleash energy dominance. At EPA, just over 4 weeks ago, we announced what amounted to the largest deregulatory action in the history of the country. Just one agency was able to do that. Why? Because at the end of the Biden administration in 2023 and 2024, there were all sorts of regulations coming out. And as it related to the coal industry, the Biden EPA was trying to strangulate the coal industry out of existence. What we are announcing is that we are reconsidering all of these different rules that were put in by the Biden administration, and we want a smart policy that both protects the environment and grows the economy. It's a wild concept, right? We don't have to choose between the two. We're talking about jobs. We're talking about energy costs. States have been asking for it. It's important for the U.S. economy, and we're all in at EPA to do our part.
Yeah, I mean, look, you've been doing so well. I love the fact that you're taking costs out while also opening up the spigot of opportunities in energy. Your interview with Laura Ingraham recently was fantastic as you walked us through the building. Now the EPA is refusing to give Oregon an $85 million Biden-era grant meant to fund environmental justice projects in the state. You have uncovered lots of things that aren't exactly what they seem, Lee. These actions ramp up media attacks on you. Politico wrote this: from pro-climate Republicans to one of the Trump disruptors, EPA Administrator Lee Zeldin's attacks on his agency's spending and regulations have made him a rising star in the Trump cabinet, but left some former colleagues mystified. Lee, what are they saying? What is your takeaway on this article about you?
You know, when I was serving in Congress, I was constantly getting attacked by many of these same media sources saying that I was anti-climate then. But now for the narrative, they're saying I was pro-climate then, and then I'm anti-climate now. And the reality is, I mean, from when I was representing a district that was surrounded by water and advocating, like President Trump does, for clean air, land, and water for all Americans, that's what we're focused on now, and we're delivering important pro-environmental wins. You see what the Trump administration did in responding to the LA wildfires, cleaning up over 13,000 properties, the work on Superfund sites. That list goes on. On top of it, what we're doing after being alerted in this video that you have spoken about it on air in December, where a Biden EPA political appointee was saying how they were tossing gold bars off the Titanic at the end of the administration, rushing to get billions of dollars out the door before President Trump came in. What we have found is that in the name of environmental justice, in the name of saying that there are communities that have been left behind, instead of spending $1 to remediate that environmental issue, they're spending that money to left-wing activist groups and others to tell us that we need to be spending $1 remediating an environmental issue. Our theory is that if you're going to spend money because some community has been left behind, that dollars should get spent on actually remediating the environmental issue. We aren't going to tolerate even a penny wasted of tax dollars. So it's a zero-tolerance policy. And for those who were beneficiaries of having gold bars tossed to them towards the end of the Biden administration, sorry, our priority is towards actually protecting the environment first, foremost, and directly.
Unbelievable.